dude. We played with his band a few times. They're really good, but they had their last show, and now he's taking like OVW shit so seriously. Like he's a wrestler now. He's like all about that life.
You should absolutely be a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
Like they have that one weird guy that wears like the goat's head in WWE right now, right? I could see as some weird like cult leader.
I feel like LeRoii could just be like a revival of Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
And I'd call myself Boner Bender and walk out with a giant dildo instead of a piece of wood.
Or just rip off Ric Flair.
Yeah. Oh, I'm the nature boy LeRoii Smith.
Oh my God.
Dude, his 30 for 30, I have to see it because now I've heard so many things about like it's like the greatest documentary ever.
Yeah, I want to see it so fucking bad. That shit needs to go on
really
Netflix.
was the fucking man.
Oh, dude, he was like fucking buck wild.
He's
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would just get shit faced. I mean, I didn't realize how much he actually partied.
Yeah, dude, like he
and
was no joke apparently.
Slayed pussy.
He's the goddamn nature
like
boy.
he tore it up.
Like we got the fucking bad part of the nature boy. Like
he's never been bad,
dude.
But
I
like,
loved
yeah,
him.
Yeah,
I always loved him.
But I know what Vince is saying. Like
I'm talking
the,
like
the '80s Ric Flair when he was just
Oh,
young
yeah.
and just
Cocaine
fucking
and
wild.
vodka.
Yeah.
just filled with cocaine, vodka, steroids, pussy. Like how many fucking kids does Ric Flair have? Like legitimately.
He has like 3 and 1 passed.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Oh yeah.
That was really sad.
It wasn't that long ago.
Do you guys? I'm sure you guys are aware of like the Migos and 21 Savage.
I knew 21 Savage is.
Yeah, I know
So the
that one.
Migos are a rap group of the same. They actually kind of started that
They
whole
they had Ric Flair. They
yeah,
wrote
they
that
did
song
a video
about Ric Flair. They
Yeah,
had
it's
him in
called
that
Ric
video.
Flair Drip. Ric
Yeah,
Flair
Flair
drip,
drip.
go woo on a bitch. I love that song. And they had him in the video like all swagged out. Fucking
No
swag pat,
shit.
bro. I fucking love Ric Flair.
Oh,
Well, because
there's
I
the
mean, like
internet.
it's in the rap community. Like Ric Flair is like considered like the first one to actually
mean, you
wear
gotta think
bling
he-
and shit.
Yeah, he like
he's
wore
always
bling,
nicely-
bragged about how rich he was, bragged about how dope
nice
he was.
how nice he dressed.
Yeah. Partied like a motherfucker. Like he is a 2018 rapper, dude. Yeah, they're that first one.
Dude, this video is hilarious.
Yep.
Oh goddamn.
He seriously gets
Oh, it
out.
was just
He gets out of
awesome.
this car and he looks just as good as the rappers.
He
Like,
really does. Even as like a 100-year-old white man.
He's dressed nicely. Like,
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude, yeah. Oh, fuck.
No, let's hear
I'm all
some of this.
excited now. Yes.
Is this what the kids are into?
Yeah, I mean, I'm into it. I think the
Make
kids
sure
are
this
for
isn't,
sure
like,
into it.
Killing everyone's ears. Ric Flair drip.
Yeah.
That fine young man has a lot of jewelry.
He sure does.
this one's getting pulled from YouTube.
Yeah, we better turn that down.
Who fucking cares? No one listens to us on YouTube anyway.
Yeah,
If you
fuck
get
that.
pulled from YouTube, that'd be dope.
We did once already.
Yeah, we got pulled for because we tried to make fun of the fucking Wolverine movie, and it was so fucking boring that like,
Look at
oh
his
my
punk
fucking
jacket.
god, they got him straight out of a fucking nursing home.
Oh, yeah. But yes. I wonder how much blow they did together that day.
Wow.
With the Illuminati symbolism, of course.
What'd you do to that poor old man?
No.
I wonder how nervous he was for like the first like 20 minutes. He had to be like, because I heard he was a little racist back in the day.
Oh, undoubtedly.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
But I've seen an interview with him, and like he's friends with rappers.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's crazy.
I think he's still out there chasing puss.
I'm sure he is.
Like a year ago, I saw him release a video of him deadlifting like 400 pounds. And he did it no problem. Woo! Just all sweaty and jacked still.
Well, you at that age,
For being that age, he's fucking jacked.
after like taking roids for so many fucking years, you might as well ride it out on him, right?
Why not?
I mean, that's enough of that.
He still drinks too.
Yeah.
Oh, Garen
yeah.
goddamn T.
Oh, it's
Didn't he
crazy.
get in trouble for drinking too much and like, don't you know who I am to like a waiter or something like that? Waitress?
Undoubtedly.
I'm sure.
Like several
I'm sure
times.
He was kicked out of somewhere.
Like once
Yeah,
a month.
I think it was like North Carolina. I heard a
I'm
story.
gonna go get kicked out of an Applebee's. Like that kind of shit.
Don't you know to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Whoa!
And he kept screaming.
I wish
don't
I could
think
do
he has
Ric
any
Flair.
money with him.
I just wish I could do Ric Flair.
He
walk around.
elbow drops the bouncer.
Oversells it a little bit and flops through a table.
He's the fucking man.
He was.
He still is.
That poor creature that I just saw right there was like, it was like the Crypt Keeper wearing Ric Flair's skin.
Oh, dude, he's got to be like 70 something.
Oh, he's in his 80s easily.
No, he's not that old.
You don't think?
No.
He fucking.
He's just
looks
always
like-
looked old.
Yeah, he was always kind of had that leathery tan skin.
Well, that's why, because he was tanning so
Yeah.
goddamn much. Because he's so, like, has to be the most luxurious asshole in the world.
Yeah.
He's the fucking man, I'm telling you.
Where is he?
He's 60. Oh, he's
not even
70.
70.
Jesus.
Oh, he looks terrible.
Hey, man, 69 years of Ric Flair. I'll take
But
it.
he's, I mean,
He looks fucking rough.
the interview I watched of him, that was like after that ESPN documentary about him. I mean, yeah, he looks old, but like he's still. I mean, his mind's there. Like,
That's
Yeah.
because he's only 69 years old.
yeah, but I mean, like, I think he's fine. I think-
Yeah. I mean, he's got a good bunch of years. I feel like he's like going to be like a Betty
You goddamn
White.
sure?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's not what I want to do.
Ric Flair.
Why is Bing so fucking hard to use? This is stupid.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he was in the hospital a couple years ago and like recovered and like he's in really good health now.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Here he
that looks horrible.
This one?
Oh, it doesn't look as bad now that it's blown up, but when it was farther away, it looked like he was in his 90s. He looked like he had no hair.
Oh yeah, that one was bad.
This one's rough.
See, that's when he was in the hospital. It was like a year or two ago.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
And I think he lost a bunch of weight and then he's
also fucking 100. There's no way that man's fucking 69 years old. That's oh man, you have done something wrong.
yeah, it's called wrestle for like 40 fucking years.
Yeah.
Oh,
And party like a fucking rock
He was in a
star.
plane crash when he was young too.
Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Like he's
that.
been through some shit, man.
Damn.
Like
Dude, Ric Flair's a G, though.
fuck yeah, he is.
still out there hanging out.
He's the
with
greatest
rappers.
ever.
Yeah.
He's the fuck Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan had really bad hot dog skin.
Yeah.
Like he looked like someone put a goddamn like. It's right before a hot dog bursts open on the grill.
Yeah.
That's
It
right where
really
he's at.
is.
I'll never understand, like, tanning on purpose. Like, I don't get it. I've never,
I mean, it's nice to have a little bit of a hue to your skin.
Sure, but then go outside. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like I
he's-
got
he's
plenty
talking
from just
about,
being
like,
outside. Going to a tanning
going to
bed.
the tanning bed and just fucking cooking yourself.
Yeah.
Like fake baking and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I can even
Yeah,
see,
but
like,
I
if
mean,
you want to lay
even-
out in the
even-
sun, like, that's
But
at
those
least
motherfuckers
relaxing.
that do it like every day for extended periods of time.
Yeah.
Vitamin D is good for you.
But are you getting vitamin D by
Moder-
laying in fluorescent
Remember-
lights?
yeah,
or whatever the
remember-
Well,
fuck
yeah,
it
you
is?
actually are.
Everything
really?
in
Yes.
moderation except moderation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're about to like welcome to skin cancer,
Yeah.
bro.
Like I'm not talking about like overdoing it.
There's
Like,
this guy in Weirton that he lives underneath the Starlight or above the Starlight Club, which isn't even a thing anymore. Over the summer, he smells like dog shit too.
Ooh.
Probably because he's just laid in the sun all the time. But in the summer, that's all he does. He's dumb as fuck too. Like you talk to him and it's just like, what is this guy saying to me? And he just
Oh, yeah,
lays
real
out.
bad mush
He's
mouth.
fucking and he's just like
What if when he just
So
lays out
fucking
there, he has
tan.
his eyes open, like
probably
wide
because,
open
yeah,
the whole
it's probably-
time?
it's cooked his fucking brain.
Yeah.
Because he just lays out there and everyone's just like, that dude's gonna die. Like he's probably like in his early 50s and is just fucking gonna
leathered.
be, yeah.
Ew. So like, I got this real cool thing going on where I'm Irish and like Italian. So like I'll go out and I'll turn red, but in 2 days I'm just tan now.
Right.
So like I never have like sunburn issues. That I'm outside all the time anyway.
I used to have
Yeah.
that when I was younger, and then I don't know what happened, just went away.
I was
now you just
reversed.
crisp.
I would just get red, and then it would turn into a tan, and now it doesn't fucking do anything.
That didn't start happening to me till I was like in my fucking like till I hit like 22, 23. I was always just like I would be burned or pale. That was it. And then like 22, 23, I'd get a burn that didn't even hurt anymore. That's when I was like, what the fuck? Because I was red as fuck, but I didn't hurt. And it would always sting like a... And then it just, started turning into a tan. And this year, I don't even think I burned. I think I just went straight to tanning.
Yeah, you do that as you get older, but that's also about the ages you started working and going outside during the day.
Well, I mean, I was always outside when I was in high school. I always ran around downtown, and...
That's true.
Yeah, I played outside as a kid, too. So,
but I wasn't really taking my shirt off as a child either, as a fat kid.
No.
I was the opposite. I was taking my shirt off as a kid. Now you won't see me.
Oh, no,
like
dude,
I won't even be home alone with my shirt off.
That's the level of like confidence I want, is that like that fat guy in his 40s that's mowing his grass without a shirt on. I want that confidence.
Yeah, like 1970s basketball shorts.
Oh no, like fucking just
like the worst pair of Nikes you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, and just
left nut dangling,
happy shit
dangling, flapping in the breeze.
See, I just want to know what it's like.
Yeah, me too.
Like just to go outside and not be ashamed of your body.
It's a breezy day, and then just against his leg.
Makes him flinch a little bit the first time, then he just leaves it.
I went back to briefs. It ain't happening no more.
I can't do briefs. I much prefer boxer briefs, or just
I'll
even take boxers over briefs because that shit rides up in your fucking.
It enraged him when he found out.
You're not a 12-year-old boy.
I'm not wearing tighty whities, home slice. Like they have a cock pocket. Like they keep everything in a nice little pouch.
I just wouldn't be able to do it. Like not necessarily. I know not tighty whities, but I couldn't wear briefs. Boxer briefs are fucking where it is.
Yeah,
because I was for years I wore because when I made the transition from tighty whities as a small child to boxers, I was like, my God,
I know
this is like wonderful. And then when I discovered boxer briefs and went from boxers to boxer briefs, I was like, this is a whole different ball game.
But dude, I found my way back to briefs, and they're different.
I remember when I was a kid, I was at Dom's house, and his mom fucking loves Snoop Dogg. Like, that's her guy. And she's watching something on, something, and then, like, they're interviewing people, and Snoop Dogg was one of the people interviewed. And the interview was, they were just going around asking celebrities boxers or briefs. Like, it was some stupid fucking TMZ shit, probably. But he said both. He said, I like boxers because they look cool, but I wear briefs under them to keep my stuff in place. And she about died laughing. We all did. But now we got boxer briefs, So
it's the best of both worlds.
It is the best of both worlds. They look sleek and futuristic, too, because they're not all like fucking
baggy,
DMX.
Yeah.
Like, DMX for sure still wears the white prison boxers. Like, even he's on the outside. There's no way he doesn't.
Hold my pocket. No. See, I went back because, like, it's really helping with the chub rub. Like, I'm not my thighs aren't chafing as bad anymore. And that was the concern. So, like, I took a few things out of the equation. And then, like, powder, and you're fucking good to go now.
Yeah.
That didn't make it worse?
What, taking things out of the equation?
Yeah.
No.
Huh.
It's easier to fucking keep dry. Because they're, that's not willy-nilly anymore.
Of course, you work outside.
Yeah.
That could be a different story when you're walking as much as you do and you're sweating. Because I don't really have that issue.
See, like, I was doing boxer briefs there for the longest time, and then, like, I found a kind that were, like, kind of like compression shorts. And they're all right for a minute, but they just weren't enough. But briefs, that's where it's at now.
I don't trust briefs.
I think next year I'm going Speedo for.
I have
pulls.
a personal
Fuck yeah.
vendetta against briefs. I do not trust them.
No, I don't either.
Hold on, though. I have to hear why he doesn't trust.
Oh, I don't trust briefs. Dude, because, like, every time when I was a kid and I wore briefs, and especially when I got a little chubby, they'd fucking, like, ride up, and I get, like, fucking horrible, like, fucking chafing up in my region and shit like that.
Yeah, like
Plus, like-
your inner thighs. It's called
Plus,
chub rub.
yeah, that's the
Chub
thing,
rub.
man. I just like fucking like, what if I'm in public and I'm like whatever, but like a ball hangs out, like no one will know, but I'll know, and it'll make all interactions henceforth super awkward till I can
It
get to a
doesn't
bathroom
happen.
and
As soon as it
readjust.
pops out, you tense up and it goes bloop,
It's,
right back in. Plus,
I
like
don't know.
they come with like cock
I got a
pockets
sack
now.
on me though. Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
never-
no,
yeah.
dude, they're like it has an extra pocket on the front now.
Word.
Yeah, these aren't tighty whitey, son.
I don't know. I'm still doing some boxer briefs. So Michael Jordan, you know, he
For the
did some-
loom,
yeah.
bitch.
Fruit of the Loom does this. Hanes X Temp, even I think that's what they're called.
I know what briefs you're talking about. I'm good.
Pussies.
No, I'm not. No.
It's also probably because like I'm married and I'm not still trying to get laid, so I don't care anymore.
That could be.
You know, like I have the
Could be.
confidence to just do whatever I want with my body now.
I don't know. Boxer briefs has a cock pocket, and that's why I'm cool with them.
Yeah.
That's true.
You get the ones they just grip your legs and then they don't move.
Yeah.
You know, boxers, that shit's riding up your legs. It's just like, God damn it.
It's a bad time.
It's bad. It's
Real
a
bad
terrible
time.
time.
It's just with being outside, I just need less fabric.
Also, can
How-
I just say, like, my friends are definitely the type of assholes to like pants each other and shit still.
Yeah.
So could you imagine if I'm at the basketball court, like I got my breezes
get
on, get my
pants.
J, you know what I mean? I get pants and I'm wearing fucking tighty whities or some shit.
But you also like have half a wedgie, so like half an ass cheek.
Yeah, yeah. Have an ass cheek sticking out, a brown spot on the back because I didn't wipe like carefully enough.
Skid marks.
I would never
That's
live that
always
shit
with
down.
tidy whities. That's always the risk. The skid marks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why like
And they're going to be visible skid.
Oh yeah.
ooh. I actually ordered like a multi-color pack not long ago, and like one of the colors was white. I instantly threw them in the garbage.
Oh,
I was
you
like,
got
those
to.
aren't even emergency underwear. Like,
Yeah.
like those aren't even keeping the car in case the car breaks down. You have to stay somewhere.
Yeah. I'd go commando over that for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Fuck that.
I have one pair of white boxer briefs, and it's absolutely the last pair. Like if I
This
need,
is laundry
I'm
day.
like, yeah, I need to do laundry.
These are your period panties of under.
Oh my God.
I feel like if I got pants and I was going commando, would be that'd be embarrassing, but that'd be so much less embarrassing than wearing fucking tighty whities. I mean, shit, I would get roasted for just straight up.
Well,
What
it'd
do
be-
they call them? The briefs.
Yeah.
So,
It would be less. It would be definitely less embarrassing if you were just going commando, because then someone just got fucking either dick or ass in their face.
oh yeah,
And
yeah.
they were not expecting it.
yeah. So now they're
Hopefully-
Brings up another point. Never, ever, ever, ever pants Ryan Adams.
No,
oh jeez,
I would never. Why?
he doesn't look
Hey,
like.
how much material can we do on underwear?
I don't know. We're
Let's
rolling
go
about
on.
13 minutes now.
On underwear?
No, I don't know.
I could go longer.
I could do too. Like I'm fucking. I'll steer out of it eventually.
I've been thinking about investing in like a nice pair of like Calvin Klein's for a date night. You know what I
There
mean?
you go.
Yes.
Like
see,
just kind of go all out.
There you
gotta
go.
love yourself before someone else can love you.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I remember I was
Treat yourself.
when my dude was getting married. We were all changing into our tuxes in the room, and he was wearing these Calvin Klein's, and I'm like, and it's his wedding day. I'm like, shit, like
Right?
I had to do a double take. I'm like, man, I need to get me a pair of those for sure.
Right?
But then I'd have
I
to.
suppose if it's on your wedding day, you gotta
Oh, you got
wear
gotta-
a nice
gotta
pair of
pretty
drawers.
yeah.
You know,
Oh, I got brand new.
can't wear the fucking 4-year-old
Here's how nice
boxer
Calvin
briefs
Klein's
with the
are.
fucking nutsack ripped out of it.
Here's how nice Calvin Klein's are. I noticed my friend's boxers. Like everyone else, they could
Shit.
have been wearing fucking thongs for all I know. You know what I mean? I'm just not looking at that, but they just like caught my eye, the color palette or something like that. Just drew my eye to it. I'm
Those
like,
are
damn.
very nice.
Yeah. I feel like they'd be real generous too. Like there's like probably like a wheel chalk like right up under that just supports, like kind of like a push-up bra
Oh,
for
yeah,
your dick.
dude. Absolutely.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
You know, like the sprayers and like produce coolers, like every half hour, it just fucking starts misting your balls, just inside the fucking.
There's
That'd
like,
be great.
there's like a little fabric tongue that just goes right up the back. Just how you like it.
Fucking yeah. I'm about to see
for
what this is
fucking
all about.
$30 a pair, they fucking better.
Yeah. I'm actually, and this is how I know I'm getting old. I'm actually thinking about investing in some me undies because like everybody talks like every fucking podcast in the world like me undies. I'm like they're
Fucking
breathable.
Doug Stanhope sings a song about it.
Really? Well, that's
No,
all
that's
I
Bill
need to
Burr.
know.
Bill Burr.
Did you ever hear Bill Burr sing about MeUndies?
Maybe. I mostly just listen to him and Nia clips. I fucking love
That's what I
those.
do. Me
Yeah.
too.
I actually want to hear this because I haven't heard.
There's one good one when he's talking about she got up to go get water and she brought him a glass of water and he was just like, yeah, that's right, you do your womanly duties or something like that.
Yeah.
And she got all pissed off.
Let's see. This one has like.
Someone put piano behind it. That's hilarious.
We'll get there.
Oh shit, look who's back. It's MeUndies, everybody. Hey, boop, boop, boop. MeUndies. MeUndies. No more sweaty balls. Boop, boop, boop. MeUndies. MeUndies. You gotta get 'em for the fall. Walk up to a broad with nice dry nuts. Get a fucking number and talk to some sluts. So you can get all the undies you want and old fucking underwear. Oh yeah, no more sweaty balls. Ba-doo-doo. Feel how dry my taint is. MeUndies. MeUndies. No more sweaty balls. Boop, boop, boop. MeUndies. MeUndies. You can wear 'em down at the mall. And talk to that whore as you're walking right up. You can feel good cause your balls are up to snuff. Oh, walking around with MeUndies. You're really gonna love your balls. Boo boo. You're wearing those MeUndies. They make up for women too. No more sweaty clams. We really mean it. No. Sweaty. Fucking clam. Boop boop beep bop 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 boop.
God, I hope he heard
Only
that.
be wet because of you. Bam.
Oh my god.
I fucking really hope he hears that.
Where is it?
That's perfect. Oh shit.
Fucking that one.
There you
My
go.
cool shit playlist.
Oh man.
Oh.
Why is he the funniest person ever?
Oh man.
Oh, he really is. Like he might be the funniest fucking human being I've ever seen.
Oh no, definitely.
Oh, like, and even being on a podcast all alone. Do you ever listen to his shit?
Yeah, it's really good.
How?
Some of those people that do podcasts just by themselves is hard to listen to.
Yeah.
They at least have their producer chime in every once in a while.
Mhm.
He's just by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. Like
Yeah.
like LeRoii said when he calls Nia in.
Yeah.
That's good. But like even when he's by himself, it's just fucking hilarious. Because he's just bitching about shit that pisses him off.
Yeah.
And then he reads emails from his fans, and they'll just like,
Gives them
"Hey
advice.
Billy, you
Yeah.
fucking cunt," and then he's just like,
Billy
"Hey, you know what, dude?"
I bet he has a TV on mute and he's just voicing shit just to have something to look at.
Yeah.
Like I bet, like I have to figure out how he does.
Well, then the
that.
fans that write in to ask him for advice, that's hilarious too.
Oh my god.
There was this one he did, and it was just a like webcam on him and Bert Kreischer watching some like college ball.
Yeah.
And just eating chips and dip and just shooting the shit. It was actually, but it was like, it looked like a hidden camera, like someone like activated their camera without their knowledge. You know what I mean? It was just
That's
them chilling,
funny.
and it was still entertaining. I don't even like college. I don't really like football at all, really. But
You fell off of football last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think a fucking kneeling bullshit, like not like a stance, but just like the entire spectacle of it all, pretty much put you off. didn't it?
Well, it's been a downward cycle for me, anyways. I really think the NBA or the NFL is getting as bad as the NBA. It's just how blatantly fixed it is.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
That it's disgusting. It's a huge turn off. And I don't know why. I used to watch college ball a lot, but there's so many goddamn teams.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm
do
just
that.
like,
yeah.
Everyone asks me who's my college team, like in the fall, like when I'm walking, and I'm like, I don't fucking.
I watch WVU,
Ohio?
but like normally,
Yeah.
like
Same. I guess OSU.
you know, my line of work that I'm always working Saturdays, and generally that's when WVU plays. So
Yeah.
I always miss their games.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I'm terrible on like drafting new like rookies on fantasy football. Like I can dive in there occasionally and get lucky, but like on a receiver or something. But like I can't follow fucking college football that much. I don't know who won the fucking Heisman Trophy this year.
Oh no, me either. I have no idea.
Fucking no.
I
I
have
don't
no
know
idea.
anyone who's ever won a Heisman Trophy. I mean, I might because like Ben Roethlisberger, if he did or some shit. Like,
I know that fucking the Browns had a good draft.
yeah,
I know that Steelers got a quarterback that might play in 2 years. But other than that, I don't remember who the Steelers drafted. I don't
Yeah.
care.
I have no idea. I don't care either.
Steelers got so spoiled with Ben Roethlisberger too. Like he took them to the fucking Super Bowl his rookie year.
Dude, that
So it's like
one might hurt me when he fucking retires.
Yeah,
Like, hurt my fucking feelings.
like I like
It's gotta
watching
hap-
football.
I
It's
mean,
gonna happen.
like, nostalgia-wise.
Yeah, but I mean, that's one thing that they need to start thinking about. Like, this motherfucker's going to quit soon. He's getting
Yeah.
old. They need to find a fucking quarterback.
I think
Yeah.
they fucking drafted a decent, like, a very Big Ben-like quarterback that they can fucking groom for a couple years like they did with Ben. I hope. But a lot of that's, you got to look at football IQ now.
Yeah, and I feel like it's headed into a slow period for the Steelers. I feel like it's not going to be a good few years. That's also another reason I just got so sick of just how shitty they've played the last couple years.
Like, when
I
they
mean,
go in
they
as,
still-
like, 3-game fucking...
They still hit the playoffs, but it's just like they just play so bad.
How many times can you watch them fall apart in the fourth quarter?
And when they got knocked out of the playoffs this past year, I can't even remember who the fuck they played. I can't even remember.
Those are the Bengals?
Who went to play? Because they went on to play the Patriots. Whoever fucking the Steelers played. I cannot goddamn remember. It was the title.
I don't know.
I can't remember. But anyways, I mean that loss
they-
was so bad.
Yeah.
It's
It's
so bad. I mean, it was just like, how are you going to play football like that when you're in the playoffs? It's
I quit
bad to
watching
say.
after like Troy Polamalu and Heinz Ward. Like I got kind of into
Yeah,
it back
I mean
in those days.
that's kind of for me, kind of like what Vince was saying. Just like I don't know any of these people anymore.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to follow at that point.
I mean, I still know a lot of the team.
I do too, but it's just like it's not. It is kind of. I see what you're saying about the nostalgia.
yeah,
It's like it's not. It's gone.
like the
Yeah.
newest dude I know is Le'Veon Bell, and he's not even new anymore.
And they
So-
should have got. They kept him, and they should have got rid of him
Yeah,
because
I want one of his jerseys just because he was known for smoking weed, and I feel like I
Yeah.
probably should have a Steelers jersey somewhere as
right.
a Pudlian. You know?
I know I got a couple fucking Marc-Andre Fleury jerseys out in my garage right now. I don't know what to do with.
Yeah. I never got into hockey. I went to a game one time. That was cool.
That-
I'd go to a hockey.
That's a
game,
weird
but-
thing to do is buy fucking jerseys.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy them. Like I have a Big Ben jersey I wear on like football day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just my ritual. Like I like Sunday I wake up, I throw something in a crock pot, I throw on my fucking jersey, I cook something on the grill. That's my fucking day.
Yeah.
But like someday that fucking I'm gonna need a new jersey.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
That'd be
And
kinda
then like people that blow money on on like players' jerseys that you know are just not gonna be there. Like in 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because jerseys are so expensive.
Like $125 for
They're like
a hockey jersey.
They're outrageously expensive
Yeah.
to get like an NFL official jersey.
Yeah.
When you could go find one like in Kmart, like it's a knockoff. It's like the same thing,
Yeah.
but like that, one motherfucker's going to be like, "Oh, it's not even fucking official,"
Yeah.
and then like then everyone's going to laugh at you.
I
It's just
remember.
like that's why I just never got into buying jerseys.
Yeah. I have a Joe Johnson jersey just because when I did get into basketball for a hot minute, I liked playing it, so I appreciated seeing people do it on TV, but I couldn't keep up with it because it's like you got to pay. First of all, you got to have cable, which I don't have, and then you got to pay like $200 a month or a year to watch. Only you can select 4 teams to follow, and it's like, man, I don't. On top of getting cable, like I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? Like
That's too much.
Plus,
We're about
I
to
mean,
kill the cable totally.
the team I chose was because they were black and white, and I wear a lot of black and white. So I chose, okay, that's the Brooklyn. I literally walked into Lids, saw black and white. I was like, Brooklyn, that's a badass sounding team. Brooklyn Nets. The one guy I really liked was Joe Johnson, and I have his jersey, and then, like, he's no longer on the Nets, so it doesn't really matter. He, like, went to the Jazz or some shit.
It's shit like that. Like, if you're going to do it, you can play it safe and get, like, a Crosby jersey because you know he's going to retire there.
Oh yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, like,
He's not going to go
the
anywhere.
Roethlisberger jersey, it's fine. He'll retire there.
Sure. Yeah.
I would still buy a Palomalu jersey. Like, to this day, I would buy one.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you? I mean, that's going to be.
Or a
His-
Heinz Ward.
I mean, those, especially those two dudes, and Roethlisberger is probably some of the most sold Pittsburgh jerseys ever.
Yeah, like, if it's
Especially Palomalu.
if you fucking retire a Steeler and, like you were fucking loved, I'll buy a Legends jersey.
Right.
Like a Palomalu or a Ward, Roethlisberger. When Fleury retires, I'll probably wear those jerseys again. As sad as that is to say.
Yeah.
So, like, I kind of don't want to just be like, huck them. If anything, fucking frame those bitches or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, even a Malkin, I would risk that.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
If he does, it'll be in the last 2 years of his career, so fuck it.
I think him and Crosby are there till they retire.
Probably. Crosby will be, definitely.
Oh yeah, they're not going to let him go, and they'll pay him whatever he wants.
Yeah. But, I don't know. Like, that's the weirdest thing. Like, NHL players don't have that thing like other, like, sports players, like, where they'll just play themselves into extinction.
Mm.
Like, they all usually become coaches.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, you're right, because hockey players will just play till they're like, how old are you? 49.
Yeah.
Jesus
I
Christ.
Chris
wonder-
Chelios played till he's 52.
Yeah.
I wonder if a part of that is probably ice skating is much better on your joints and your just everything.
Yeah.
than
I'm sure,
running
but
on
it
a
is
field
crazy
or a
because
court.
you beat the fuck out of each other.
That's true. Not
But I mean,
everybody, though, right?
football gets you get the shit kicked out of you too.
Every play. You
Yeah.
know? And then you're also again.
But you
like,
get knocked
running
around.
on the ground like that.
Hockey players get knocked around.
Oh,
For sure.
Absolutely. You know, skating that fast and someone knocking into you is definitely jarring your fucking brain.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, well, just dudes. You see these veterans that are like missing 3 teeth and shit. Just like
yeah, some cosmetic.
I just think they
damage.
look way more beat up than football players.
Oh,
do.
I
Yeah.
remember who the fuck was it? It was
Yeah, they probably are more beat up, but they can probably like walk around better. You know
But
what I
like
mean?
you
tighter
said,
shoes
like
and
you
shit.
said, they're not fucking killing their knees and shit
Right.
like that. But like,
I forget who it was. He's a tough son of a bitch. Might have been like Eric. No, it was a skill player. Shit. Anyways, he took a fucking Sergei Gonchar slap shot right to the goddamn forehead,
yeah, I remember that.
like blocking a goal, and like he was a Penguins player.
Yeah.
He's like trying to knock someone out of the way. And Gonchar hit this fucking puck and hit his own fucking teammate right in the goddamn forehead. Now, any other sport, you're done for like weeks. This
Yeah.
dude went in the back and came back out the next period and played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
that's the one thing about basketball I noticed is like those guys are so fucking fragile.
They're
It's
pussies.
ridiculous.
It's soccer players.
I mean, a lot of basketball players like flop a lot, so that's why you see a lot of them falling. But like, I've seen, some pretty nasty spills. But like, I've seen people get like slammed on their head like that and get up and win a fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, we have to pull them out for 24 months. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, he twisted his ankle.
not even that. I mean, I've heard as much as like stoving a thumb, and then they'll be out for fucking 4 weeks because they like sprained a wrist or something, which I guess could throw off your shot. But like Shaq sprained his wrist. Okay, it's not his dominant hand though, and he doesn't shoot for shit anyway. He's a fucking bully in the
Yeah.
paint. He's supposed to pull boards. Why you taking him out? Throw a splint on that motherfucker. He's a tough bitch.
Yeah.
He'll do it. So
That's fucking ridiculous.
yeah,
And then
it's called Shaq a bitch.
coming back to Big Ben, like how many times have you seen him like rip ligaments out of his ankle, fucking playing on a boot the next week.
Yeah, he does do that a lot.
That's so crazy.
That dude can play through a fucking injury.
Well, he's a big dumb idiot too.
Dude,
So
I
that's why like
Yeah, he's
fucked up
perfect.
my ligaments and couldn't fucking move for like at least a week.
Yeah.
You know? After that, I started like just like barely using my crutches.
Didn't
and
he
shit.
have, like,
I was stupid with it, but fuck,
He played with like a hairline fracture in his ankle one time.
So
yeah,
crazy.
he's done it a
missed.
lot.
He like partially tore his MCL. He missed a week.
Yeah.
He's never been out very long when he does get injured.
Nice. He's like a drunk guy, and Zach and Mir's like, hug it, chuck it, football. That's just all he knows. That and raping.
Oh yeah, he still managed to rape pretty good with a fucking broken ankle and
Wait,
shit. Whatever.
who did?
Fucking,
You don't remember that?
Who?
The rape allegations against him, allegedly?
Oh, Roethlisberger.
oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
a number of years now. It's
Yeah.
back around when
He won a Super Bowl.
when
We're
he
good
started
now.
becoming like celebrity
I remember
famous.
that. Yeah. Didn't
Yeah.
they like prove that that was like fake?
I don't know. It got settled out of court or
Oh,
something.
did it?
Yeah, because
Oh.
it probably happened.
Yeah.
It's probably like,
Because there
I
was-
fucking totally fucked her on a sink.
Yeah.
But, like, probably not forcefully, though.
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
that's the thing you got to wonder about. I mean, there are.
But when settled outside of court, every time you know, it's just like, shut up and leave me alone.
It's
Take this
well because
money.
it's usually it's a lot cheaper than paying a team of lawyers.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
So to just
It's
settle out of
like
court.
whether you did it or not, he definitely fucked that girl, whether it was forceful or not.
Yeah.
It's not worth dragging your name through the goddamn mud, paying all those lawyer fees when you can just go like, here, shut the fuck up, never mention this ever again.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely settle.
Right.
Like 90% of the time, fucking settle.
The fuck down.
I bet I'm gonna kill you. You ever talk about this again? That's fucking terrible. Well, there's actually players like Aaron Hernandez that
Then was
fucking
it-
meant that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, was it pre-rape or post-rape when he wrecked that motorcycle?
Oh, that's pre-rape. That was
That
like
was
after his
pre-rape.
first year.
Yeah.
In between his like first and second year, like
See, he
starting.
knocked his head and knocked him into raping.
He got into a motorcycle accident and came out looking like another person. It looked like Face Off happened. Like
That's when he just turned into fucking sitting on the couch drinking beer guy. That's what
Yeah.
he just looks like.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like an actual.
That's where he- like
what
his head's
Pittsburgh
shaped
is
like a
really.
thumb.
I mean,
like.
that's
Well.
definitely what. Yeah, because he lives in Pittsburgh, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
pretty
he
sure he
does,
He
yeah.
don't fucking leave.
So yeah, he's just become.
He's
that
addicted
guy.
to fucking Jimmy
Where's he
John's and
from
Permanis and
originally?
shit. Pennsylvania.
Okay, so
Yeah, he has no aspiration to leave here.
right.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Where did he go to school? Was it in Florida?
Miami. Miami of Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit!
Oh,
This
shit.
whole time I thought it was like he went to Miami, like Miami.
Yeah.
No.
One would
No,
think
he never.
that-
He's never. Is it Miami of Ohio?
Yeah, Miami.
yeah,
of Ohio,
that's
yeah.
where. Yep, that's where he was.
I forgot which state it was.
Well, I
But
knew-
he
yeah.
never left like the tri-state area.
Yeah. But yeah, he's definitely just become that Pittsburgh guy. He's just gonna fucking.
Yeah, he's gonna stay here after he's done too.
He's just
Yeah.
not in good shape. Like as an athlete.
He's also
If you look-
40. And like
Yeah, but like he hasn't been in shape for like 10 years, dude.
yeah.
Like he's
His
just
best
like
10 years also.
skinny legs, fat beer gut. Well,
Hard to take down.
Yeah.
that's because he's fucking giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big motherfucker.
He doesn't have skinny legs. That's just how big his upper body is. His legs are huge too.
He's just a big dumb idiot.
Yeah, that's exactly what a high school football player looks like at 40.
Yeah. Yep.
He could get done with this and go sell cars, and I would never know the difference. Same physique.
Oh fuck.
How old is he? I feel like he's got to be older than 40.
No, he's not older than 40.
He is 40.
He's about 39, 40 now, I think. Well, if we had the internet.
We have the internet.
We has the capabilities.
Oh, my friend's.
He's 36.
36.
He's only 36. I
Yeah.
always thought he was
Yeah.
way older than us.
No, that's pretty old for a fucking quarterback.
Well, it
though.
is, but like,
Especially someone who's had that many concussions.
yeah, he's had a lot.
Yeah. 15th season? Jesus Christ. Yeah, you
That's a
don't
lot.
think about that.
No.
Like, you walked in there at 21, and then at 36, you're still getting hit in the fucking head.
I don't know why I thought he was so much older.
Probably
because it's old in football years, but he's
Yeah.
still a relatively young guy.
I was.
yeah, he's only 4 years older than me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started playing. I was in middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
I like Bearded Ben the best.
I was a freshman, I think,
Yeah.
when he was.
Bearded Ben's my favorite. Just confused. Cold.
Dude, Pittsburgh football is fucking like. I feel really lucky to like live close to. I went to a Steelers game a couple years ago, and it was like the nosebleed seats. I didn't watch the game at all. Like it was against the Colts. Fucking Steelers beat them like 40-something to 6 or some shit like that. But just like watching all the people, like holy shit, it was like some
Dude,
Roman Coliseum shit.
We are
It was
really
crazy.
lucky to live in a place with a rabid fan base.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
cool to see that.
That's
you
fucking
know?
It is
nice to be able
insane
to like
when-
take part in it too.
I went to a Steelers game. 2013.
Yeah,
They were playing the fucking Lions, so they fucking dominated them.
yeah,
But it was like a November game. It was raining,
yeah,
and I was like on the Lions end zone.
yeah.
So it was like we were in ponchos and shit because we're just getting rained
Yeah.
on. But it was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had to
yeah,
wrap
but
up.
no
too.
one-
it was like
no one gave a
snowing.
fuck.
It was like January 2nd,
It is.
and like I had to wrap up. It was like that wet snow was coming down. It was
Pittsburgh
just, like,
football is something else.
that is
It's
like
fucking wild.
the quintessential Pittsburgh football experience.
Walking in there and they had that fucking grill going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In-
Polka
inside the
bands
stadium.
playing every fucking 10 feet. Like,
Everyone is
it's
see
so-
a fucking black and gold, and we're all getting along.
Yeah.
No one hates each other
everyone's drunk.
except for
Everyone's
someone wearing the
drunk.
wrong fucking colors.
Everyone smells like icy light and fucking pierogies.
Yeah,
That's dope.
Pittsburgh.
Playing fucking cornhole in a parking lot
Yeah.
since fucking 7.
People with sound
Waiting for
systems and
Donnie
a
Iris to
flat
play
screen.
after the game.
Yeah. People got sound systems and flat screens coming out of like some Pimp My Ride shit.
Dude,
Yes.
Beer
he's
pong
He's sticking
table
around for
set
Donnie
up.
Iris after the
We're
game.
gonna stick around for Donnie.
Donnie.
Been a while since I seen him. Since that fucking pub crawl tour he's doing.
See, I seen him down there at the.
That's the only accent I have.
I do a shit Pittsburgh accent.
I
can
can't
say
do one
"Don."
either because
That's
I
about
want to
it.
do one so bad because it's like one of the most hilarious accents ever.
Yeah, it really is. I do catch myself ever since I've been working in Pittsburgh saying about a lot more than like about. Like I kind of
Yeah.
say about that a little bit.
Right about over there.
It's just I can start off if I start off with Donnie Iris.
Yeah, Donnie. Some
Donnie.
Donnie Iris.
Donnie.
Ain't no Jack.
It's just hilarious because that's exactly how those dudes all say it.
They were acting like a jag.
Kids go down there, John Eagles.
Yeah,
Pick you
freaking
out
jag
some
off.
candy.
Dude said he didn't like Donnie Iris.
What a fucking
What a
jag.
fucking jag off.
I use the word jag a lot.
Yeah.
I do that a lot. It's because it's a fucking. It feels like a real bad thing to call someone, but it's really not. So I can
Nobody.
get away with
It's
using
kind
it
of
at work.
it's kind of like dumbing it down
Yeah, a little bit.
or like making it less like offensive.
Oh,
Jag to jack, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if I'm
it's
talking
like,
to an old guy
It
and
kids
he's
it
wearing
up
like a
little.
Steeler
It's
hat or something,
PG-13.
yeah,
It's PG-13. Jag off.
if I'm talking to like an old
friggin'
guy
jag off.
and he has like some Steelers gear or something, or like a sticker on his car or something, there's no way I'm not leaving that conversation without using the word jag. So the old guy's like
Yeah.
like the little finger gun action right there.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy about how like the thing is Pittsburgh's like a small city, like compared to like other major cities. Like it's definitely a major city, but one of the smallest major cities. But it's crazy how long the Pittsburgh arms reach. Like I mean, like fucking, I'm 2.5 hours north of Pittsburgh, and everything's fucking Steelers. People were talking like going downtown and shit like that.
Oh,
like,
my
fucking,
God.
And like even East Liverpool's a completely different state, and it's like there's like 10 Browns fans. Everyone
Steelers-
Yeah.
else is and like 2 Cincy fans.
It's too far away from Cleveland.
Yeah, it's closer to Pittsburgh
Yeah.
than anything.
But the Steelers fans are fucking everywhere.
Oh, you watch
It's
away games half
and
the
you're like, look
stadium.
how much black and gold's there.
Yeah.
It's
They're like-
disgusting.
Snoop Dogg's a Steelers fan. You'd think that dude would be a Raiders fan, especially.
You would
know,
think so.
that was like the Compton thing back in those days. But no, you always rock black and gold.
Steelers fans are everywhere.
Yeah.
They're around the whole fucking country.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It is amazing.
I was talking to my dad about it, and like he thinks that the reason that might be is when the steel mills started shutting down and everything,
A lot of people relocated.
and everybody fucking relocated to go find new jobs.
Oh,
He's not the
okay.
first person to say. I've heard say that.
That's
That's
a-
probably what it is.
That would
Absolutely
make sense.
what it is.
That makes sense. And then they reproduce and all that.
Yeah.
and just spawn more Steelers fans. That's the thing. Like most people I know, it's like if they're a fan of a team, like their whole family is. You know?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like you're raised
Yeah.
to be, you know, a Steelers fan or a Browns fan
I mean,
or whatever.
and it,
I could-
and
that's
it has
the-
a very good lineage too for like, so it's easy to like.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's the whole reason I'm a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
It's not, I didn't
wouldn't say
choose
I'm
them.
a
I was just raised into
It just
it.
feels right.
It just yeah.
If I'm at a party and there's people there I don't know and they ask what football team I like, I'm gonna say Steelers. But like I don't even watch football, so I'm not really a Steelers fan just because.
Oh, dude.
But if
fucking-
I'm watching a football game, I'm gonna watch the Steelers at the same time.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, me too. If I'm going to put it on,
I put on I'm
That's the only way I
I'm a
can root
football
for
fan.
anything.
I'm just one of those people like when I like a sport, like I like every aspect.
Yeah,
oh, I
that's
used
the
to
way
be.
to be. I think.
Like
I'm
that-
just it's I like I said
What's
when we
up?
I
started
gotta
it.
piss real quick again.
Go ahead, man. What's that one thing that shows all the games all the time? Fucking not Sunday Ticket. But there's a like a Red
it's
Zone.
It's one of those packages for the NFL through Comcast or whatever.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Red Zone?
No.
It's commercial free. And what it is like it's always whoever's on the offensive.
Yeah, it just switches to games.
Yeah, like randomly, like whoever's like about to score. And as soon as the Steeler game's over, that's immediately what I'm going to because it's always action. It's always
Well, that is cool because I mean, not everyone in the area is a Steelers fan,
Mhm.
but they're only going to play the local teams.
Yeah.
So if you're like, I don't know, if you're a Dallas fan, you're going to miss a lot of games. So it sucks. So that's why it's cool that they're like, it's not 1986 anymore. I can watch my team if I want
Yeah.
to.
I heard that. Scraped it against the shed.
This is metal.
Yeah, it was a lead pipe. It just like tipped, but it didn't go.
I thought you went down for a minute.
Yeah, so
I was
did I.
like-
I'm
I
like,
was
I'm
like,
like, what the
fuck.
fuck is all back there? I can't remember.
No, I'm not even drinking.
Me neither, unfortunately.
This whole month, actually, 0 beers. This
I'm
whole
very
month.
proud of you.
Yeah.
Look at you
I'm
go.
going. I mean, August 1st. It's fucking. I'm getting cobras, but
Oh fuck yeah! You gotta,
yeah,
gotta be.
gotta treat my damn dill. I feel like I'm gonna wake up with the worst hangover I've ever had. in my
Oh,
Oh,
life.
yeah.
God, it's gonna be
Yeah.
so
If you haven't
bad.
been drinking this long, yeah.
I drank some wine here. I got tipsy, but I wouldn't say I got drunk. Then I had it was Derek's birthday dinner. I had a margarita. That didn't do shit to me. It might as well have been a limeade or some shit.
You're
and
just
then-
like, oh, that's cute.
And then I drank a shitload of crick water on Derek's birthday party because there's no way I wasn't drinking. So
Right.
Bought a bottle of Bombay.
What the fuck is crick water?
So it's this drink I invented, and I actually have grown to really like it. Really good.
Sounds
taste.
dangerous.
So what you do is you get some. It's usually good in a bottle. You go up to just like a shot and a half's worth of gin, and then you just fill the rest up with water, and it tastes like fucking crick water.
oh God,
Yeah, but
Oh.
it hydrates you as you're drinking, so it's like, yeah, it's pretty
Jesus
good.
Christ!
There's
Dude,
a lot
I
of-
crushed fucking 15 of them from Derek's, the party when the party really started. We started smoking and shit, all the way to fucking it's midnight. I'm having a fire. I'm drinking crick waters the whole time. Up to my friend picks me up and takes me to the bar, and we close the bar down. I had fucking 5 or 6 more there.
jeez.
Yeah, crick water ain't bad, but that was just for that day. I'm not allowing gin all the time or anything now. It's I'm
Oh no,
taking a sabbatical. from
regardless, yeah, when you jump back on the wagon, because I consider that hardly drinking.
drinking.
Yeah, like
So-
2-3 times.
When you jump back on the wagon, you're going to get fucked up and
Oh,
then
for
probably
sure.
be hungover the next day.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
you're gonna be fucked
because your
in
tolerance is
half.
going to be so low.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I was already feeling pretty shitty after the crick water night, but that's the thing. I'm drinking so much water with it. It doesn't, I don't think it was nearly as rough as it could have been if I was just doing shots or even drinking beer.
I'm back to the point where I don't get super hungover anymore.
Yeah.
I don't really anymore.
I never got hangovers until like the past year or so. If I went super hard, I'd feel really shitty in the morning, but be able to rebound, be fine by like that night. Now it's like, dude, I'm done.
I also drink way smarter than I did way back when.
Yeah, it is weird because it's like
I alternate in water.
Yeah.
I would get hungover more when I was younger,
Yeah.
but the bounce back would be like I'd bounce back quick.
Yeah.
But like now, I don't really ever get hungover. But if I do,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Down for the
It
count.
ain't good.
Maybe tomorrow, kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't good.
Yeah, I remember, man. When I got really bad with my drinking, it was it was like almost every day for about 2 years. You know, I would take days off here and there and feel kind of shitty and then I'd be like, I'm taking a day off and feel real shitty because it's like 5 days straight. Feel real shitty on the 6th day. And then like by fucking 6, 7 p.m. when the sun starts to go down, it's like, dude, I could really go for a fucking right now and start all back. Dude,
That's what it is, man. When that sun goes down, it's just like you'll go all day and just be like, I'm good. That sun goes down, you're just like, ooh,
Yeah.
I'm getting rowdy.
Yeah. Should treat myself. I went a whole day without drinking.
A whole
Kind of.
24 hours?
Yeah. Well, a whole 13 hours. Yeah, I don't, so. But I quit drinking like that a while ago. But it was, probably like 2-3 times a week. I don't think that's too bad. But it's just when I do drink, I'm getting trashed.
Well, I mean, that's how I was when I was younger, and that was like every day,
Yeah.
like or 5 days out of the 7. I was not just drinking; I was getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Now to where like I might go a few days in a row,
Yeah.
but like I'd only say I get drunk like twice a week.
Really.
That's all.
Yeah.
Which is probably too much, but I don't give a fuck.
Fuck it. Yeah, I still when I was drinking every day to now, it's like there's been a handful of times where I have like 2-3 beers and stop. Now it's like, I'll fucking, I got to go till it hurts, I don't know why.
If I am able to, like if it's my night off, I'm off the next day. It's over.
You're
Yeah.
going full tilt.
It's over.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I'll still I'll go to the bar on Thursdays. That's my wing nights. And I'll get fucked up at the bar. And then on the way home, I'll grab a couple fucking oldies or grab a 40 or something from Gina's. And there's been times I'll make 2-3 trips after that, and just get another, you know what I mean? Like, I remember when I wasn't drinking all the time, but I went through like kind of a down spell. And I didn't have a vehicle at the time. I was just walking to Gina's. But I would walk like 3-4 times in a night, you know what I mean? People are like, why don't you just buy a few and then walk back? And it's like, I'm drinking this much and I'm so fucked up, I kind of want to walk anyway. So I'd stick my...
That is true. When you get fucked up and then all of a sudden, now you want to go on that walk.
Yeah. And I'm all fucked up. It's like 11:30 at night in East End. I grab Debo, I throw my pistol in my pocket, and I just chug along, you know what I mean? Take the shortcut down the bad street.
A pit bull and a handgun.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
I don't do that at all anymore because, I am a legal gun owner, but, if you're intoxicated with your gun...
Yes, you can
That's
get a
bad.
lot of
You're
trouble.
so
Fucked.
You are so fucked. So I don't do that at all anymore. I remember I went through, when I was at my worst drinking, I'd fucking drink all night and then, wait 6, 7 a.m., grab Debo, go to Gina's and grab something, just walk around drinking a 40 at 7 a.m.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I mean? I did that more than a few times. That's when I knew it was getting bad. I remember
I've never
I
done
quit
shit like
drinking.
that before.
I quit when it got like that. It was like that for probably a month or two. And when I was getting like that, I just I quit. If I could, it would happen a lot, especially if I didn't drink before bed. I would not sleep. So that's kind of where that came from. But then I would also get to the point of when I was doing that, I kind of caught myself at some point dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I quit and I actually got I felt like I had a flu for a couple days. It was bad.
Ooh.
I was like, dude, that was right there is when I quit drinking every day.
Yeah, you're playing with the devil right
there,
son.
I took 2 weeks
That's
off and it was
alcohol
hell.
withdrawal.
Yeah. I took 2 weeks off after that and that was hell. And then I drank 4 beers and got pretty good. And then ever since then it's balanced out. just that quick break did a lot for me. So, and
Yeah.
I feel like I should at least once a year take a month off of drinking.
Oh, absolutely.
It's always good to dry out.
Yeah, well, it's not hard at all anymore. Like I go to sleep no problem, you know, because I'm not drinking most days. I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I try not to drink too much, like on work nights.
Yeah, well, it was getting in the way of my. I think part of it was like I went on the tours and I did the things and I met the bands and I played the shows and I just still felt like incomplete. And I think that fucked me up real bad after my first like real big tour. That fucked me up real bad because I thought I was like I have all the life's answers, but it's like been on a few tours since then. I see some bands that like I started out with are blowing up past us, and it used to kind of make me. I was always happy for them, but I would get kind of jealous.
And and that's a natural response.
That's a natural,
That's
yeah.
what makes you better.
Right, yeah.
Friendly competition.
And that's the thing. I mean, I always
Like,
support my friends and stuff like that.
What you do with that jealousy is what's important.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's made me way more dedicated about, you know, practice. I
Yeah.
fucking drive to Columbus about once a week for practice in my big ass $80 to fill up van. You know, that's an $80 guarantee. That's an $80 commitment I make every time we practice. You know what I mean? And you
Just
know,
going that far to find a decent drummer too.
yeah, because it's like, and now I'm.
That kid is really good.
He is awesome. I fucking love him to death. But yeah, I'm planning on moving to Columbus. I've been looking at houses. I'm in a weird crossroads with that too. But yeah, but here's the thing too. Like my friend's band just released a full length album like a few days ago, and it fucking rips. And like I love it. But now I'm like, all right, now it's our turn. You know what I mean?
Like,
So
like the thing, like that's your reaction.
yeah,
That's a good fucking sign.
yeah,
Like you should absolutely like. That's the proper response.
yeah.
When
yeah.
someone does something awesome, that's great. Now I have to go step my fucking game up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's not even like because
I-
there's that part of my brain that it's like we got to make one better than them. It's not that I want that I because I want to make one better than them, and then I want to make them make one better than that one, and then I want to make one better than you know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
and that's how it should be. You should always, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse.
yeah, yeah,
Like you look at those bands that did the same thing over and over again, and bands that
Slayer.
started, bands that started with them soared fucking past them.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
yeah. I just, man, yeah. And that's the thing. We've been sitting on these songs. Alex and I really have been sitting on some like a good 10, 12 songs for like 2 years now.
yeah,
And we
that's what
just
you're
weren't
saying.
able to. We weren't able to get it together with Blake. Like he didn't. You know, he wasn't really digging what we were coming up with, and also he was just kind of done with it in general. But Steve's like, I mean, we're all pushing each other to be better. You know, like,
Right.
Alex is pushing Steve to like play a way he's never played before, and I'm writing lyrics in patterns and like just fitting them over the music to music I've never done that for. And then like Steve will come up with shit and make us, you know, Alex want to step his game up. You know what I mean?
Alex
So
is
it's-
always trying to step his game up. Though.
Yeah. Our big problem now is just finding a bassist. Like we got our old, you know, I don't know if you guys ever met Caveman from Youngstown.
Yeah, I know the kid.
Yeah.
Like I think he might have been in a band that I played a show with.
Big Ginge no, he wasn't in Big Ginge. Austin was though, and he
Yeah,
was
that
friends
kid
with
was.
Austin. Austin, yeah, he used to play bass for us. At any rate, he's kind of like our jobber bassist right now. He's like, you know, he doesn't want to commit totally, but he also loves like he's when it's like, hey man, we got, you know, 10 days in a row. And then let my boss know I'll be there. So
Yeah.
that's all that really matters. But he wants to do his own shit too. So I think that's why he doesn't fully commit to coming in on bass.
Yeah, because that kid's a pretty good guitar player, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Like not
And
like
a pretty decent drummer too.
is he?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
and he can fucking skate his balls off.
That's weird. I don't remember what band he was with, but what the hell was it?
Kyle, he would have been with Big Ginge and the Nobodies, but
Because I know I've seen him play with someone. I might be thinking of
he played with us for a couple years. I know that.
He might have been in your band when we played with you. Maybe.
No, that would have been Theo, Mike Dubray, and or Palmer. That would have been that whole era.
Dubray was gone.
It might have been because then I remember Emmert and Theo was our group for a while.
Yeah.
Well, Theo and Palmer I know was like the Chrome days, and then once it became Theo and Emmert, we kind of really started moving away. I think we played maybe one Chrome show with Emmert on bass.
Yeah, you guys got mad and like left and went to like Cleveland.
We just found
And
some
they got kicked
bands
out
in
of
Akron.
Cleveland.
Yeah, we did get kicked out of. We'd never play Cleveland again. Fast forward 3 years, we're at the Fantasy or fucking the Foundry. Yeah, Cleveland's a dope city, but they're fucking hard to impress, man. Dude, if you're not on that night, they don't care about your fucking feelings. Cleveland's a rough city to like. You got to be good. I feel like I always choke. Like we've had a couple decent sets in Cleveland. But it's
they're all just so fucking miserable.
Yeah.
You know what I
that's
mean?
True. And it's also like with the Cleveland scene, if you're not like, in a band with one of like 8 people, then nobody's going to give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's kind of like, especially being outsiders, they could give a fuck less about that even more. Yeah, it's Cleveland's. But I love it, though. I do love playing Cleveland. I feel like I learn something new every time I play up there.
So I liked playing Pittsburgh, but my sound was more well received than your sound.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we haven't found like our right niche in Pittsburgh.
No.
I guess there's a lot of like D beat going on in Pittsburgh, but
I don't know what that is.
it's meth, Modelo, charged hair, spiky jackets, and just noisy, over fucking distorted, just fucking crazy Japanese shit.
That's great.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
dope, dude. Oh, like Japanese people and Mexicans love that shit.
It's someone who picked up a guitar and never bothered to learn to play it.
It's weird because yes and no, because they create some like really interesting shit, and there's like stop on a dime timing. Like these guys are talented, they're just talented in a different way.
Like autistic.
Kinda, yeah.
Like
It's almost.
I tuned this my own special tuning I made.
No,
that
not
kind.
really like that. I mean, they're tuned, but
It's probably
like,
just more of just it's what the kids are doing, and you
Not
just,
really.
you just don't understand it
it's
I
been
probably
around for a
fucking
minute.
because you're old.
It's been around for a
Goddamn,
minute.
bet your ass I'm old.
There's a lot of. That's the other thing about like, because I just started calling us a hardcore band. Because to me, hardcore is an umbrella term. It's like it's not rock. Like, but when I say hardcore, I mean like a lot of people think like the bro like straight edge X's on your hand tattoos and a bandana and you punch people, which is like that's one aspect of hardcore, which is referred to as hardcore usually. But like hardcore to me is like anything that has to do with like punk, hardcore, like from the 80s on basically.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
there's an umbrella term, you know. And I don't. It's a lot of the people that are into any branch of hardcore, or a couple branches of hardcore. I found those types of people tend to not want to even want to listen to anything else. Like they don't want to give anything else a chance. And I was like that for a while, and then I feel like I only got better as a musician.
But that's punk rock mentality.
Kinda, yeah,
It
kinda
is.
is.
It's just if it doesn't sound like my favorite bands, then fuck off.
Exactly. And for me, that was great for a while because I had like my 5 bands that I absolutely loved, and I wasn't really interested in anything else.
But it's just kind of like
Gets old.
it's contradicting too in a way, because it's just like
free speech and open your mind and be
Right.
all accepting.
But if like a band evolves, they're fucking sellout pussies.
exactly, yeah.
But like
They
they're
work with a bigger label.
yeah.
Mhm. They actually start turning a profit for their 25 years of
But
not
then
getting
start
paid shit.
but then
you
start
know?
making music that no one else is making, and then which is just the most punk thing you could do.
Right.
How
And it's just
dare
not
they?
how dare they?
Well, that's the thing. We've introduced some new songs, and our newer songs are very different than anything else we've put out. And overall, they're received really well. I mean, like, I would say we have this one song we released in, like, 2013 called Parasite.
Yeah.
We re-released it last year. We re-recorded it. And that song is our closer. And if it's, like, a good show, like, the crowd's, like, in there to have fun. And, you know, that song always brings the fucking house down. And it's not a punk song at all. You know, people go fucking feral, especially because at the end, because the chorus is like da na 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 na, and I'm like screaming over it, and just like the way it's played, and then the end is just da na 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 na.
He's
And
having
then
like
the-
a PTSD moment. He's
Yeah.
out. He's out. He's
I
out in the
really
room.
am. But then it ends just like da da da, and it's just like people were like fucking. It turns into like a Tanzanian knife fight in the pit, like a fucking.
Dude, I mean, those breakdowns, when you slow those breakdowns the fuck down,
Oh, yeah.
people go fucking ape
and
shit.
that's the thing. You fucking
Just
you're
turn
seeing-
barbaric.
You're
Just
seeing a
quiet.
band with like studded vests and mohawk. You know, I have a mohawk anyway, and like punk shit on, and like they're playing breakdowns, and it's just like more. I don't know, man.
It's an evolving sound.
It really is. And that's kind of more, we're writing more songs that are just trying new shit like that. I'm definitely trying to get a little heavier too, because I love Alex's more experimental shit and it's fast. I wouldn't mind like another couple of heavy songs though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's nothing that says you can't do that and still be the same band you are.
Well, especially
yeah.
because it always goes over. You know what I mean?
Dude, anything you can do to put a groove into your music to get people's fucking heads bobbing,
Yeah.
like that's not you selling out. That's you trying to reach.
I quit even believing in the words. Like if we were Nervous Aggression, and then when like the, deathcore got really big, if we started playing deathcore and changed our band name and shit, and then like say like a fucking, let's say new metal makes us in this alternate universe, and then we start doing that, like that's selling out, trying to do what's popular all the time, and nobody's really gets into those bands anyway. Like I think the trick to being like a good musician is really, really liking what you're playing.
Yeah.
You know,
It is.
And I stopped. I
Stop
still like street
don't make
punk.
music for them. Make it for yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think that's how always that's always the good bands.
Well, yeah. You
Wasn't
got to
it-
make it your art. Really. Like
Yeah.
a lot
Wasn't
of people
Pink
just like.
Floyd did that? Like they just up and said one day, like, "Oh, we're out.
Yeah.
We got nothing else left in the tank. We've
And that's the thing. You make a jillion dollars and you tour the world 1,000 times.
now
and
you're
it's
not
like,
suffering, and now you can't write."
Yeah. It's
Right.
like, all right, well, I haven't done acid in 27 years, so I think we're gonna call this one quits.
And I'm sure like they can go out and have successful careers outside of Pink Floyd. Dave Gilmour certainly did. Roger Waters does.
Oh yeah, they all did. And I'm well, fuck Roger Waters.
Yeah.
He's fucking sucking that thing dry.
Ooh,
The wall.
He never got off that tit.
God, I
He's
mean,
still out there
how many
firing.
years is it now? That's been like 10 years where he's like the wall. Like, it's not. There's nothing that rare about it. Every summer you go out and do this fucking tour where
Yeah.
you play nothing but the wall, and it's a giant production,
Yeah.
and you make a shit ton of money.
Oh, dude, I gave up on the geezer tours. I ain't doing that shit no more.
Yeah, I can't. I like.
They're cash grabs, man.
Dude, I
Yeah.
saw
it's
Black
it's such
Sabbath
a
when
bummer.
I saw Sabbath when they came back with Ozzy, like for the first time in like the 2000s, and I was like, "Oh, this is fucking pathetic."
How close were you though? That's the other thing. I don't like going to shows where it's like
Yeah,
anything
not
bigger than like
intimate.
stage AE. I can't really do anymore.
No, I don't think I'd want to. Like, I think I'm done with Post Gazette unless I'm taking my kids.
Yeah.
To something they want to see.
I went to that X Fest, but that's because I got hooked up with the VIP section.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
like right on top of the stage.
Yeah.
So like, well, I mean, the VIP section there is it's behind the pit, the floor,
Mm-hmm.
but the view's better than the floor.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I saw Jack White. Had it not been for that, I would have never went.
Yeah.
I'd have
Fuck
like I'll go
no.
see him in a small venue because he doesn't do arenas.
Like, I thought about Warped Tour.
I did too, but you know what? Fuck
I'm
that.
like, oh, I would just be that
That's the
old
thing.
guy
I
there.
know people that like
Yeah,
that
well,
I've
you'd
known
be
forever
fine.
that are like Warped Tour every year, and all of them were like, "Oh, I'm definitely going. This is so sad. Last Warped Tour." And now it's like everybody's like, "Anybody want free Warped Tour tickets?"
Yeah.
Nobody
I'm
went
not
because no
even
one
wanting to go.
cares.
No, because you thought like they would
Shitty-
actually fucking sign a band you wanted to see.
Every time I die was they were on the tour.
They had Under Oath for like 8 dates.
Yeah, I don't even know if they had E-Tid the whole time. I'm pretty sure they were coming to Pittsburgh, and dude, like the last 2 Warped Tours I've gone to was just to go see them, and I was just like, you know what? I've seen them probably 5 times. I'm not gonna go spend
Maybe
money on
and
Warped
see
Tour.
them
Lop off
like,
like
through a
5 or 6 of
magnifying
those
glass.
fucking stages.
You know what I mean? They're
and
gonna play
actually-
for 20 minutes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I want to see them. I don't give a fuck about Warped Tour.
Right. I never went to a single Warped Tour.
You remember when they used to play for like 40 minutes when there was only like 6 stages?
Yeah.
That was fucking fantastic. Like, as the day went on, like the more popular bands would get a little bit more time. Like it would start off like you'd see bands play for 25 minutes, and then like towards the middle of the day, like 3 or 4 o'clock, Coheed and Cambria comes on, but they're playing for 40. Then later in the evening, fucking I saw AFI. They played for an hour. That was a good show. Like I think I seen Coheed and Cambria, Kill Switch Engage, Under Oath, and AFI all on the same show. But that and back when it was good. This is like Davey Havoc, like mid transition.
Yeah.
Back when he could fucking still.
You just got worked.
He was a boy.
That. Yeah, well, it was actually like not sellout tour, and they would actually have like punk bands.
Well, I think all these sponsors said, "Well, we want our own mini stage." So
Yeah.
it just
But then they got all these shit bands that either they suck, like you know who they are, but they suck, or they're just like, who the fuck are these people? I've never
Yeah.
even heard of them.
and like every once in a while, you get.
I mean, you'll have that at Warped Tour,
you
but
get
like
real
it's
big fish.
Yeah, but it's like right.
They'll do it for anything.
But like even back in the day when they'd get this lesser known bands, you'd still know who they were.
Yeah.
But like someone was just like, what did you find these dudes on the side of the road?
I seen Katy Perry at a fucking Warped Tour.
That's ridiculous.
And that was like back when like Gym Class Heroes were first coming out, and like way back when. But she had a band.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
And this is like it was also right before like I Kissed a Girl song came out, and
Oh well, that's why she
I
was
still
on.
say she
Yeah.
wrote that song out of spite.
out of spite
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
I
things went
forgot
It was
so horribly
definitely-
wrong
about
with
your
those.
relationship with Katy
Yeah.
Perry.
Caitlyn, but whatever.
Caitlyn.
Fucking Hollywood Kate.
Fucking
Hollywood Katie.
Over here breaking hearts.
yeah.
Katie.
Poor girl never had a chance. I told her that I was a rat, she wouldn't survive, but
Do you still talk to her?
so that's part of
still
why I
get
had
this-
to quit drinking, because she was like snapping me a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like, I'd
say,
get
did
drunk
she
and
still like
lonely.
texting you like real late or anything?
I mean, once in a while. Yeah,
She's like, look,
once in
I
a
have a
while.
mohawk now.
But it's always like
Yeah.
always like those 1 in the morning text messages. And it's
You
just,
up? And I'm just like,
You up? The fuck you want, thirsty asshole?
yeah.
She's like laying in bed, half an areola hanging out.
Get outta
Yeah.
here.
Oops.
She does the pouty duck lip peace sign thing all the time. You up? No, bitch, not anymore. Or well, you sleeping? I mean, that's what she said. I said, no, bitch, not anymore. Fucking got my face, because I sleep with my phone on my bed because I don't hear so good, and it's there next to my pillow for my alarm. So every time she fucking does that shit, it's like fucking someone turned the lights on.
And your phone's never stopped vibrating.
Yeah, I actually have it off of vibrate and stuff, because once I'm like asleep, the light doesn't bother me anymore. I've woken up to a lot of fucking like missed calls from her before. Like I just don't even
Jesus.
say anything back.
I can't believe she's still trying to get in touch.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
I mean, if you do have a moment of weakness, you should ask her why she fucking like groped that. Remember when she kissed that dude on American Idol? He was like 17.
Oh my
18,
God! Did you ever
19?
hear about that one?
Yeah, she's creepy, man. She's a creeper. She
Yeah, you should
really
ask what the
is.
fuck was up with that, man.
He was
So-
saving his first kiss for
Oh
someone
yeah,
special.
he was like saving himself. He said he hasn't even kissed a girl before, and she kissed him.
I feel like that dude is just like.
She's she a little bit forceful.
uh,
Sounds like it when she's
That sounds
sending
like
you these
rape.
text messages.
yeah, I don't see ever since because I gave Earl permission to go with her a long time ago, and that was a thing for a minute. You guys know Earl Simmons, DMX,
yeah,
and
we know him by his street name.
right. So yeah, I gave him permission. He's like, "Hey, yo, my guy," and I was just like, and he's like, "You mind if I run up in that?" Ow, ow. And I'm like, "Yeah." I mean,
What?
I was like, "Dude, I could not give a shit less. Please, hit her with that belly stroke like you did in the movie, so that way she leaves me alone. And she would the fucking all over cause she's got like her celebrity Snapchat and like a personal Snapchat. I need to delete her off of it, really. I feel like I'm kind of enabling her by being friends with her. But anyway, she'll like post like
You probably are, man.
1,000 like post sex pictures with Earl all the day, and I'm just like, dude, I'm glad you're getting it. And like after 2 months, like I don't know, he fucking like she got all freaked out because he started smoking crack. Like, if she can't handle Earl Streetness, I don't know what she sees in me, but whatever.
All right. With that being said, we're gonna go out on some DMX. You ready for this one?
Yes, sir.
You ever heard the Reading Rainbow?
I have,
remix?
yeah.
That's how we're going out tonight.
Butterfly in the sky. Come on! I can go twice as high.
Let's
get
it
on.
This one's definitely not gonna make it up to YouTube.
My nigga.
Fuck him.
You think it's a game? I can go anywhere. Suck my dick. My nigga. Nigga. Reading rainbow. Here we go again. I can be anything. Same old shit. Take a nigga. What? My nigga.
All right, everybody, we'll be back next week. Thank you for listening.
What?